Top 10 Best Places to Retire in the World. Affordable, peaceful, and perfect for your golden years. That's not just a dream, it's a reality that too many people overlook. Here's the hard truth. In today's world, far too many retirees are quietly giving up on the idea of living well because they think their savings or social security check just won't cut it. But here's the good news. There are still places where you can enjoy safety, beauty, great healthcare, and a sense of community without watching your bank account bleed dry every month. Think about it. Why settle for barely scraping by when you could be sipping your morning coffee with a view that looks like it belongs on a travel magazine cover, all while spending less than you do now? The fact is, retiring well isn't just for the wealthy. It's about knowing where your money can stretch the furthest without sacrificing peace of mind. And yes, those places exist right now. In this video, I'm going to take you through destinations around the globe that deliver exactly what our title promises: affordability, peace, and a lifestyle worthy of your golden years. No hype, no fantasy, just real options that could change how you see retirement forever. Welcome to Restful Wealth, where we help you make smart, confident decisions about retirement living. If you're ready to discover how to retire better and for less, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick with me until the very end, because the number one spot might just surprise you. Number 10. Italy. The land where even doing nothing somehow feels like a cultural experience. If your idea of retirement includes sipping an espresso in a sun-drenched piazza while local church bells chime in the distance, you're already halfway there. And while Rome, Florence, and Venice get all the postcard glory and the sky-high price tags, the real retirement magic happens in the quiet corners, the rural regions where life moves at a human pace and your wallet can finally take a deep breath. Let's address the headline-grabbing €1 house deals you've probably seen splashed all over the news. Yes, they're real. And yes, you could technically buy a house in Italy for less than the price of a cappuccino in New York. But there's a catch. These homes often need a full renovation, and local councils will give you deadlines to get it done. Think of it as a retirement project, except instead of a garden shed, you're restoring a 300-year-old stone house with rustic beams and a view straight out of a Renaissance painting. And while the much-talked-about super bonus 110% renovation incentive was once a jackpot for home improvers, it's now been scaled back to a more modest tax credit. Translation? It's still helpful, but don't expect the government to hand you a blank check for your Italian villa makeover. The good news is, you might not need that bonus at all. In regions like Abruzzo, Calabria, and Molise, you can find charming, move-in-ready homes for prices that wouldn't buy a storage closet in London or San Francisco. These areas offer breathtaking scenery. Think rolling hills, medieval villages, and coastal views, without the tourist crowds or inflated costs of the Amalfi Coast. Then there's the food. Retirement in Italy means your weekly grocery trip might be a wander through a local farmer's market, where tomatoes actually taste like tomatoes, and the cheese is made by someone whose family has been perfecting the recipe for generations. And here's the kicker. Fresh, high-quality ingredients often cost less than processed foods do back home. You could dine like a Michelin star chef for the cost of a takeout pizza in the States. Italy's appeal for retirees is simple. It offers a lifestyle where beauty, culture, and comfort come standard, and you don't have to be a millionaire to enjoy it. Just be ready for a slower pace, a bit of bureaucracy, and the occasional hand gesture lesson from your neighbors. Trust me, you'll settle in just fine. Number 9. Thailand. If your retirement daydream includes palm-fringed beaches, steaming bowls of fragrant curry, and the kind of sunsets that make you forget what day it is, welcome to Thailand. This Southeast Asian favorite has been luring retirees for decades, and it's not hard to see why. It's affordable, it's warm year-round, and it offers just the right balance of comfort and adventure. Let's start with the practical stuff. Thailand's long-stay retiree options are refreshingly straightforward compared to some countries. The non-immigrant OA visa gives you a 1-year stay, renewable each year, while the OX visa offers up to 10 years if you meet certain financial and age requirements. Translation? You can unpack your suitcase without that nagging feeling you'll need to leave before you've learned how to properly pronounce Pad Karpao. As for where to settle, two names keep popping up in expat conversations: Chiang Mai and Hua Hin. Chiang Mai, tucked in the northern hills, is a city of temples, coffee shops, and cooler evening breezes. The kind of place where you can take a Thai cooking class in the morning and attend a jazz festival at night. Hua Hin, on the other hand, blends beach town vibes with a touch of royal history and golf courses that would make your old country club blush. Both are safe, affordable, and well-equipped with modern hospitals. Because let's be honest, affordable healthcare is only reassuring if it's also quality healthcare. Getting around the country is easy on the wallet too. Budget airlines, trains, and buses make it possible to hop from bustling Bangkok to tranquil island hideaways for the cost of dinner back home. And speaking of dinner, Thai street food isn't just a budget perk, it's a cultural experience. Imagine paying a couple of dollars for a meal that tastes better than most restaurant dishes you've had in your life. Here's a little luxury twist. Many retirees in Thailand hire part-time household help, cleaners, gardeners, even cooks, for a fraction of what it would cost in the US or Europe. It's not about living extravagantly. It's about freeing up your time to enjoy the life you've worked for. Thailand offers a lifestyle that's equal parts adventure and ease. Where your dollar stretches, your days are full, and your surroundings are anything but ordinary. And if you ever get tired of beach views or temple hopping, don't worry, that's never happened to anyone I've met. Number 8. France. When most people think of retiring in France, their minds jump straight to sipping champagne on the Riviera or strolling along the Seine in Paris. And yes, you could do that, if you don't mind your monthly budget evaporating faster than a puddle in Provence. But the real secret to an affordable, peaceful retirement here is to skip the tourist magnets and head for the countryside, where life is just as sweet and far easier on the wallet. Regions like the Dordogne, Brittany, and Languedoc offer exactly what postcards promise. Stone cottages with climbing roses, markets bursting with cheese and fresh bread, and a slower pace that feels like the world finally remembered to exhale. Even better, the price tags on homes in these areas are often a fraction of what you'd pay in Paris or along the glamorous Côte d'Azur. You can find charming, move-in-ready houses that cost less than a cramped city apartment, and you get a garden thrown in for good measure. Healthcare? France's public system consistently ranks among the best in the world. As a resident, you can tap into this high-quality care, and many retirees add a mutuelle, an affordable top-up insurance, to cover extras. It's like ordering a set menu and adding dessert. You don't need it, but it sure makes the experience even better. Retirement here is also wonderfully social. Many towns have walking clubs where locals and newcomers explore trails, vineyards, and medieval villages together. It's a great way to stay active, meet people, and maybe pick up enough French to confidently order a baguette without resorting to pointing. And if you ever get the itch for a change of scenery, France's TGV high-speed trains can whisk you from your quiet hamlet to Paris, Bordeaux, Lyon, or even neighboring countries in just a few hours. Often for less than the cost of a dinner out back home. In short, rural France offers retirees the best of both worlds. A life rich in culture, flavor, and connection, without the big city price tag. Here, your golden years can come with a side of fresh croissants every morning. Number 7. Greece. If your idea of retirement bliss involves turquoise waters, olive groves, and long, lazy lunches that somehow stretch into dinner, Greece might just be calling your name. This is a country where time moves differently, not because the clocks are slow, but because life here simply refuses to be rushed. Let's start with one of Greece's most fascinating claims to fame, Ikaria. This island is part of the world's handful of blue zones, places where people regularly live into their 90s and beyond. Not just surviving, but thriving. Researchers say it's a mix of healthy Mediterranean eating, active daily life, close-knit communities, and a healthy disregard for stress. In other words, the perfect retirement prescription. On the financial side, Greece offers one of the more attractive tax perks for foreign retirees, a flat 7% tax rate on foreign pension income for up to 15 years. That's not a loophole. It's an official program designed to draw retirees who want to enjoy the Mediterranean lifestyle without getting tangled in heavy taxation. Housing costs can also be refreshingly gentle, especially if you look beyond tourist hotspots like Santorini or Mykonos. In smaller towns and villages, particularly during the off-season, it's possible to find rentals for under $500 a month. Picture this: a modest home with a garden, a short walk to the sea, and enough left in your budget to enjoy dinner at the local taverna twice a week, where the owner probably knows your order before you sit down. And speaking of tavernas, food shopping here often means stopping by traditional markets rather than supermarkets. Not only will you get fresher, more flavorful produce, but you'll also find yourself forming connections with the vendors, the fisherman who tells you which catch is best today, the farmer who hands you an extra tomato just because. These relationships are the social glue that makes small community living in Greece so rewarding. Retiring in Greece isn't just about the beauty of the islands or the affordability. It's about stepping into a culture that values connection, well-being, and the simple pleasures in life. It's a place where your days feel full, your table is never empty, and the years ahead look every bit as sunny as the Aegean sky. Number 6. Malaysia. If retirement for you means warm weather, friendly faces, and food so good you'd plan your day around your next meal, Malaysia might be your sweet spot. This Southeast Asian gem is one of those places where the cost of living is low, the quality of life is high, and the cultural mix means you'll never run out of things to taste, see, and do. Let's start with the practical side. Malaysia, My Second Home M2H program has been a retiree favorite for years, offering a path to long-term residency. The rules have evolved. The financial requirements now vary by region, with some states offering more approachable thresholds than others, but the basic idea is still the same. If you can prove a steady income and meet the savings criteria, you can enjoy extended stays without the stress of visa runs. Now let's talk food, because in Malaysia, it's practically a national sport. Penang, often called the food capital of Asia, is where Chinese, Indian, Malay, and international flavors collide in the best way possible. You can feast on a plate of smoky char kway teow or a fragrant bowl of laksa for just a few dollars, and it'll taste like something a celebrity chef spent hours perfecting. Here, dining out is so affordable you might cook at home just to remind yourself you have a kitchen. Healthcare is another strong point. Malaysia's private hospitals are modern, well-equipped, and staffed with highly trained professionals, many of whom were educated in the UK, Australia, or the US. Costs? Often a fraction of what you'd pay back home. A doctor's visit that would trigger a mini financial crisis in the States might cost you less than a nice dinner here. And if you are worried about the language barrier, don't be. English is widely spoken, especially in urban areas and expat hubs, making everything from opening a bank account to chatting with your new neighbors much smoother. Retiring in Malaysia means warm weather without the scorching price tags, an endless buffet of world-class food, affordable and reliable healthcare, and a welcoming community. It's a place where you can live well, eat better, and still have enough left over for that weekend getaway to the islands. We are halfway through our countdown, and I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching. I hope you're already picturing what your future could look like, and realizing that a comfortable, beautiful retirement might be more within reach than you thought. If you have been enjoying the journey so far, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps others discover this video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Restful Wealth and tap the notification bell so you don't miss the rest of the list. Because the top 5 are where things get really exciting. I'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment and tell me which destination has stood out to you so far. Your pick might even inspire someone else's retirement plans. Number 5. Spain. Spain has a way of making you feel like life is meant to be savored, not rushed. It's the kind of place where you can enjoy a morning coffee by the sea, take an afternoon stroll through cobbled streets, and still have time for an evening glass of Rioja while watching the sun melt into the horizon, all without draining your retirement budget. For many retirees, the gateway to this lifestyle is the non-lucrative visa. It's designed for those who want to live in Spain without working, and the requirements are pretty straightforward. Show proof of sufficient passive income or savings, and you're in. It's a popular choice for U.S. retirees who want to spend their golden years soaking up Mediterranean sunshine without worrying about work permits or complex immigration hoops. And speaking of sunshine, let's talk about the food culture. Tapas aren't just small plates here. They're a social ritual. In many towns, you can order a drink and get a plate of something delicious for free. Even when you do pay, dining out can be remarkably affordable compared to the US or Northern Europe. Imagine enjoying grilled prawns, fresh bread, and a glass of wine for less than the price of a fast food combo back home. Where you choose to live can make all the difference too. While cities like Barcelona and Madrid are vibrant and pricier, smaller coastal towns such as Nerja, Aguilas, and Almuñécar offer all the charm: whitewashed buildings, markets brimming with fresh produce, and that relaxed seaside vibe without the big city price tags. In these places, rent and daily expenses drop considerably, and you still get the postcard-worthy views. One of Spain's underrated perks for retirees is its extensive rail network. The high-speed AVE trains can whisk you from Malaga to Madrid in under 3 hours, or from Valencia to Barcelona in just over 2. This means you can explore the entire country, from Andalusian villages to Basque cities, without owning a car or dealing with long road trips. Retiring in Spain isn't just about warm weather and good food. It's about embracing a lifestyle that values connection, relaxation, and enjoyment. It's a place where you can afford to slow down, savor each day, and still have the freedom to explore. And if you ask me, that's a pretty irresistible combination for your golden years. Number 4. Mexico. For retirees who want to stretch their dollars without feeling like they've stepped too far from home, Mexico is hard to beat. It's close enough to the US for quick visits back to family, yet far enough away that your cost of living, and maybe even your stress level, drops noticeably the moment you settle in. One of Mexico's biggest draws is how straightforward it is to establish a long-term home here. The country offers both temporary and permanent resident visas for retirees who meet updated income or savings thresholds. The requirements vary slightly depending on the consulate, but they're refreshingly attainable compared to many other countries. For many, this means you can swap snow shovels for palm trees without months of bureaucratic headaches. Healthcare is another highlight. Private medical care here is high quality, modern, and surprisingly affordable. In many cities, you can book a general consultation for under $50, often with English-speaking doctors trained abroad. Need surgery or specialized care? You'll likely pay a fraction of US prices, sometimes low enough that it's cheaper to fly in, get treated, and enjoy a beach vacation afterward. As for lifestyle, Mexico is wonderfully diverse. If you love history and culture, colonial cities like San Miguel de Allende and Mérida offer cobblestone streets, colorful facades, and lively plazas where music spills out into the night. Both cities are highly walkable, with fresh markets, art galleries, and outdoor cafes at every turn. They're also known for having some of the warmest, most welcoming expat communities anywhere, making it easier to settle in and feel at home. And while Mexico certainly has its well-known tourist zones, many retirees find comfort in quieter towns where life is slower and safer, yet still rich in tradition and flavor. Whether you're into beach living, mountain air, or vibrant city culture, there's likely a spot that feels tailor-made for your retirement dreams. Retiring in Mexico means trading in the rush for a lifestyle that blends affordability, culture, and community. You get the comfort of being close to home, but the reward of feeling like every day is a little more colorful and a lot more relaxed. Number 3. Costa Rica. If there's a country that's turned retirement paradise into a fine art, it's Costa Rica. This little slice of Central America consistently lands near the top of global happiness rankings, and not because its people are lounging around doing nothing all day. Here, Pura Vida isn't just a slogan, it's a way of life. It means slowing down, appreciating the simple things, and greeting each day with a smile, and maybe a mango smoothie. Let's talk logistics first. Costa Rica's pensionado visa is one of the most retiree-friendly in the world. All you need is proof of at least $1,000 a month in lifetime pension income, and you are eligible. Once approved, you get access to the country's public healthcare system, known as the CAHA. The cost is based on your income, which means retirees often pay far less here for coverage than they ever did back home. Private healthcare is also available, and still remarkably affordable. But what really sets Costa Rica apart is the lifestyle. Imagine mornings with ocean breezes drifting through your windows, afternoons exploring lush rainforests, and evenings watching the sun melt into the Pacific. And if you are the type who wants more than just relaxation, Costa Rica delivers. Many retirees here get involved in volunteer work, from organizing beach cleanups to helping with wildlife rescue projects that protect sloths, sea turtles, and toucans. Not only does this add purpose to your days, but it also connects you with locals and fellow expats who share your values. This is a country that takes sustainability seriously, too. Over 98% of its electricity comes from renewable sources, and its policies on conservation have made it a model for the world. No wonder it regularly ranks high in happiness and sustainability indexes. When your surroundings are this beautiful, and your community is this engaged, it's hard not to feel content. Retiring in Costa Rica isn't just about moving somewhere warm. It's about adopting a lifestyle that's peaceful, affordable, and deeply fulfilling. Here, the days seem longer, the colors brighter, and the stress you carried for decades, it tends to disappear somewhere between your second cup of coffee and the first wave hitting the shore. Number 2. Portugal. If retirement for you means sunshine, slow mornings with strong coffee, and neighbors who actually stop to chat, Portugal might just win your heart. This little Atlantic gem has become one of Europe's most beloved retiree destinations, and not just because of the pastel-colored tiles and flaky custard tarts, though let's be honest, those help. Getting here is surprisingly doable thanks to the D7 visa, often called the passive income visa. You'll need to show proof of at least €870 a month in stable income. That's the Portuguese minimum wage, from pensions, savings, or other passive sources. Once approved, you can put away the stopwatch on visa runs and start focusing on the important things, like deciding whether you are more of a Lisbon rooftop person or an Algarve beach walker. Housing can be shockingly affordable if you look beyond the major tourist hotspots. Inland towns like Évora and Beja, or charming coastal gems like Tavira, offer historic beauty, a warm community feel, and prices that will make you wonder if they accidentally left off a digit. And then there's the healthcare, consistently ranked among the best in the world. As a legal resident, you can access Portugal's public healthcare system, which combines high-quality care with costs that won't eat through your retirement budget. Private options are also available, and still far cheaper than in the US or much of Northern Europe. The real magic, though, is in the lifestyle. Many Portuguese towns still operate on a rhythm that's been in place for centuries. Weekly markets are more than just shopping trips. They're social events where you'll be on a first-name basis with your fishmonger and greeted by your baker with a fresh loaf just for you. Seasonal festivals fill the streets with music, dancing, and enough grilled sardines to feed an army. It's a built-in social life that makes it nearly impossible to feel like the new person for long. Portugal offers that rare mix of affordability, safety, and warmth, both in climate and in community. It's the kind of place where your money stretches, your health is looked after, and your days feel full in the best possible way. Number 1. Panama. When it comes to ticking all the boxes for an affordable, peaceful, and downright comfortable retirement, Panama doesn't just make the list. It tops it. This Central American favorite has been winning over retirees for years, and it's easy to see why. It combines the convenience of home with the adventure of living abroad, all while keeping your costs pleasantly low. Let's start with the golden ticket, the pensionado visa. If you have a lifetime pension income of at least $1,000 a month, or $750 if you buy qualifying property, you can become a resident and unlock a suite of benefits most countries wouldn't dream of offering. These aren't token perks either. We're talking 25% discounts on airline tickets, 20% off medical consultations, 50% off entertainment like movies and cultural events, and even savings on utilities and hotel stays. It's as if the country rolled out a permanent retiree VIP card just for you. The practical advantages don't stop there. The US dollar is the official currency, which means no exchange rate headaches and no mental math every time you buy groceries or pay a bill. That alone makes financial planning far simpler, especially for US retirees. Then there's the lifestyle flexibility. Panama offers everything from cool, misty highland towns like Boquete, where you can grow your own coffee and enjoy spring-like weather year-round, to sun-drenched coastal communities like Coronado, perfect for beach walks and ocean swims. In between, you've got bustling Panama City, a modern, cosmopolitan hub with skyscrapers, shopping malls, and world-class dining, all just a short flight from Miami. Healthcare? Panama delivers here too, with modern hospitals, highly trained doctors, many of whom speak English, and costs that are a fraction of US prices. Whether you prefer private care or the public system, you'll find quality options that won't drain your retirement savings. Retiring in Panama isn't just about affordability, it's about ease. The country has gone out of its way to make retirees feel welcome, from its simple residency process to its built-in discounts and welcoming expat communities. Here, your golden years aren't just comfortable, they're golden in every sense of the word. And there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 best places to retire in the world. Affordable, peaceful, and perfect for your golden years. From charming European villages to tropical havens and vibrant cultural hubs, each destination offers its own unique blend of affordability, comfort, and community. What's the takeaway? Retirement doesn't have to mean downsizing your dreams. It can mean upgrading your lifestyle in ways you never imagined. The key is finding a place where your money goes further, healthcare is accessible, and your days are filled with things that truly matter to you. Whether that's fresh market produce, ocean views, friendly neighbors, or simply the peace of knowing you've made a smart choice for your future. If one, or maybe more, of these destinations caught your eye, start researching, connect with expat communities, and if you can, visit in person before making the leap. Your golden years are too important to leave to chance, and the right move could transform them from comfortable to truly exceptional. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like so more people can discover it. Subscribe to Restful Wealth and tap that notification bell for more guides on retirement planning, affordable living, and smart lifestyle choices. And most importantly, share in the comments. Which of these places would you choose for your retirement and why? Until next time, live simply, dream big, and don't forget the sunscreen.